Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody's lines are on mute. We'll be getting started in just a minute. We're seeing some additional people joining our meeting right now. So just give us 1 minute and we'll get started. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you again, everybody, for joining us today. Everybody's lines are on mute, so if you do have a question, please ask that question in the questions panel on your GoToWebinar panel. So, like I said, any questions whatsoever about anything we discussed during this presentation today, please feel free to ask them right there. So thank you everybody for joining us today for HTH Engineering's webinar covering Dragon Medical One. Dragon Medical One is a cloud-based speech recognition software designed specific for the medical industry that has the flexibility to be used on any Windows-based computer or tablet. So it really offers the latest technology because it's all managed in the back end in the cloud. So it has the best optimization in terms of the speech recognition engine, the latest terminology, whether it be medications, procedures, anything. It is updated constantly on Nuance's back end. Also, your profile is going to be stored on the cloud, so you never have to worry about your computer crashing or anything else and losing everything. Everything is self-contained in that cloud, and it really does seamlessly allow you to use multiple computers and being able to use the same profile without any complex IT installations. It is a very simple to use product, a very easy to use interface, and that's what we'll be discussing today. We'll go into a full product demonstration. You know, some of the upcoming things that really make it a unique product is some of the upcoming add-ons that are going to be available with it. Such things as the medical advisor, which will actually help you when you're doing your documentation to provide additional insight in that note. We also have things like EHR-powered apps that will be able to use Dragon more effectively within your EMR. There's a lot of EMRs that are already in the process of having this code and creating it, as well as a lot of them that have already completed it. So a great information there. It will really allow for the ease of use inside your EMR. Also, there's going to be called the Power Pack. What this offers is several hundred templates, commands, clinical calculators could all work seamlessly with Nuance's main engine, which is the Dragon Medical One product, and really take that cloud-based speech recognition product to the next level. Also, the Power Mic Mobile. So for those who are comfortable and familiar with what the Power Mic is, it's a handheld device that has full button customization. This is actually going to be now offered as well as in a app form for your iOS or Android smartphones, where you can actually have that same customization whether it be tabbing between fields, everything will be available right there on the app itself. So a great another addition, so you can kind of move along with it. So you can have a device that's always in your pocket. You're not worried about carrying around different microphones. So another great piece there. But also, like I said, as you can see here, here's a great landing page on where you're able to purchase this. Go to startstop.com/DM and the number 1. And you can see that orange little window. That's going to buy it now, which will lead you where you can purchase. It's a very simple and easy process. And for our loyalty customers out there that have an existing version of Dragon Medical, you're able to get a very nice discount with being a loyal user. So contact us today, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that process to get that loyalty discount. It works for any version of Dragon Medical, whether it's the Enterprise version, the Network Edition, Dragon Medical 10. As long as it's Dragon Medical, you'll be able to use that for a discount. And now just kind of one thing mentioned, we did talk a little bit about the microphones. So if you are an existing user, Dragon Medical One will work with a number of existing microphones. So whether it be your Power Mic 2 that you already have, it will work seamlessly. There's no other integration required. Also, any sort of USB style headset. So you have anything from the headband style to Bluetooth style to gooseneck microphones, microphones that hang from the ceiling. There's so many microphones. We offer a lot of them on our website. So take a second to view those. But as long as it's a USB style microphone, it'll work seamlessly with Dragon Medical One. So what I'd like to do now is to transition it off to do our live demonstration of the product. And like I said, if you have any questions at any time, just enter it in the question field. We'll get to them at the end of the call. Or if we notice something that needs to be brought up right away, we'll do so. But once again, thank you everybody for joining us today, and I'll transition it off now.
Hi. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy, very much. Okay, so this is Joe Winter. I'm here at HTH Engineering. I'm one of the fixtures here, one of the engineers, and we do have a very tech-heavy engineering and nerd technician presence here at HTH Engineering, and we love this product, and we are loving to show this to you today. Now, just to show you what it looks like, one of the advantages of this product is if you have laptops, tablets, computers at home, computers at work, desktops, multiple exam rooms, it doesn't really matter. In a matter of probably 5 minutes, you can log on to the special installation page, click on download, and it basically downloads Dragon Medical as an app. It's like about as complicated as maybe downloading Adobe Reader or a Flash update on your web browser. And it'll, as soon as it's installed, it'll pop up this icon. Now, if I launch the icon, it's connecting to the internet now, and it'll ask me to put in my credentials. And I'll just put in my password and click OK. And now you'll see I have a choice here. I can use the Nuance Power Mic, which is very popular. Power Mic is support is built in, so you don't have to install any drivers or anything. As soon as you install this little app, you've got Dragon Medical One right on your desktop for use with any device, any microphone you have. If you have the Power Mic mobile app, which is works on any smartphone, then you have a virtual implementation of the physical Power Mic. So if I go look at the physical Power Mic over here, right here, you've got a virtual implementation of this on your cell phone if you opt to get the Power Mic mobile. Now in this case, I've got a Power Mic hooked up, or a physical Power Mic, but I'm just going to use a microphone right now. This is a gooseneck mic for demo. You'll see vocabulary. I can pick any vocabulary. If I pick general medical, that's going to include all 90 medical specialty vocabularies that are in the Dragon Medical Practice Edition 2 boxed edition. In the Dragon Medical 1 version, we are including a breakout if you're in that one specific area, and this list will grow daily. So if you've got just a few medical specialties, you can choose those, but this list will continue to grow as time goes on. Okay, I can also decide which microphone I'm going to use. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and connect, and keep in mind the dictation is all being done in the cloud. I've got all my profiles, all my training, all my templates. Everything I've done is instantly available from any location. And I've got this convenient little on top icon here. I can just open this up, for example. You can do unlimited auto texts or macros. That is, you say a trigger word and something prints out. Or you say a trigger word and a template prints out. So in this case, I'm going to do just a quick template. I'm going to say initial visit template. And this pulls the template out of the cloud, and I can go next field, June 16th, 2016. Next field, Bill Johnson. Undo that. Next field, Bill Johnson. Next field, September 1st, 1980. Next field, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Next field, 48-year-old white male with past medical history positive for non-insulin dependent diabetes and hypertension, period. He presents to the emergency department after 2 episodes of dull, aching substernal chest pain with radiation to the left neck and left shoulder, period. Next field. Cardiac risk factors are positive for obesity, hypertension, diabetes, and hyperglycemia, period. He denies any family history of smoking, period. The patient is asymptomatic at this time, period. No allergies, period. Medications include dicloxacillin and Bactrim, period. Next field, aspirin, acetaminophen. Next field, no known allergies. next field. Now I'm going to show you right here an example of macros and the power of macros. You can do unlimited numbers of trigger words. They call them auto texts in Dragon Medical 1. These are all stored in the cloud. Here's some example. We're using the word dragon to separate it from normal conversation, so it's a trigger word. So anytime I say one of these things, it's going to print out that whole thing. This could be a physical diagnosis. It could be a return address, your signature, anything you want. So in this case, for review of systems, I'm going to just do a series of these. So I'll go dragon normal neck, dragon normal abdomen, dragon normal chest. Okay, now that one isn't in there, so I'll have to describe the chest manually if I want to do that. But okay, dragon normal lungs. So you can see that I can do all that with just saying that, and I don't have to say anything particular. I can continue on to the end, for example, go next field, next field, next field, next field, next field, follow up in 3 weeks, new line, insert signature. All right, so here I've done a complete evaluation very quickly with my voice. I can say something like accept defaults, and you'll notice it took all the brackets out of the document, and that makes it look like a real final printed document. Now I want you to keep in mind that Dragon Medical 1 will work anywhere the cursor is focused. So if it's focused into your EMR, EHR, your practice management software, any form, any document, any EHR, focus the cursor and begin talking. Okay, and I'm going to turn off my Outlook here since it's popping up messages. Okay, so if I wanted to, I can go back and change things with my voice or correct things with my voice, or I can do it on the keyboard, whatever's easier for me. Any corrections I make go back into my author profile, so it becomes more and more accurate. For instance, I could say select soft, non-tender. All right, and notice it found that in the document. If there were several cases, like if I said the word abdomen, and that abdomen was in there a couple of times, it will put little numbers beside each one, and then I can say choose 3 or whatever. So right now I can say something different. After I've said select and it highlights it, I could say hard and rough, not tender at all. And it puts it right in there for me. You'll notice the responsiveness of Dragon Medical 1. The technology is quite refined and has been used in hospitals now for a couple of years. So even with a low bandwidth web connection, you're still going to have excellent performance. So just visualize this all of this that I'm doing and these things that I'm saying could be in an EMR field, would be just as easy. Now, one of the advantages of Dragon Medical 1, if you're an existing user and you have a series of templates that were done with the boxed edition Dragon Medical Practice 2, which, by the way, will still be continued to be offered side by side with the cloud edition. So you can have both or augment your practice with additional copies of the cloud version to go with this. But any templates or macros or voice training or anything that's in the Dragon Medical Practice Edition that you currently own, we have administrative control to, if you wish, we'll move en masse, that is all of them or some of them, to any or all of your users in your group. So if you have multiple DM1 users and they're geographically spread out, and you create, say, a template like, let me show you an example, like a ankle template. I think I've got an ankle template in here. So let's say that you're a podiatry or a orthopedic group, and let's go here, see what the name of this. Oh, it's called New Patient Ankle. Okay, so there's the template for that, and all that was just somebody typed that in with the brackets and made it into a template. So I can say, you patient ankle. Okay, and so everybody in your orthopedic group can instantly have this same thing. We can copy those from your existing Dragon or make them new. So our team, and Paul is one of our team members. Paul, say hi for a second.
Hi for a second.
Okay, Paul is one of our senior techs, and he loves doing templates for customers, and it's fun for us. So if you have something that you're currently doing now, maybe it's an intake form or HPI or a mini exam form or an injection template or something specific, we'll make that into a template, and we can do that in the cloud. And as soon as you open up your login, lo and behold, you'll have that template will be right there on your list, either for you or your entire group if you tell us you'd like it for the entire group. Another thing about Dragon Medical One, it's not requires no training. Right out of the box, as soon as you use it, I mean, it's just this simple. You just log in and start using it is basically what it is. It has every accent model, regional accent. It automatically adapts to non-English speakers, second language speakers with Indian, Asian, any accent model. All accent models are in there, and it's basically close to perfect right out of the box, but the more it's used as a cloud dictation app that it is, all of those improvements and corrections and improvements over time go into the user profile. So it continues to build and get better and better. So Dragon Medical One is a super app, super in its ease of installation, super accurate, super knowledgeable. You'll never lose anything. You never have to synchronize anything. You don't have to even download hardly anything, just a light little app, and it's ready to go wherever you are. So that's sort of an intro to it. Go back to the web page here and just show Dragon Medical One. So you can have unlimited use of this at $123 per month, and to buy it, it's easy. Paul, did you have something you wanted to share with us about your Dragon Medical One and the templates and things that you do?
Well, I mean, the templates are very easy to create, and the macros are very easy to create. And what Joe said is that we do really enjoy to create those templates. So once you do purchase the Dragon Medical One, most likely I'll be the one speaking with you, setting all this up, installing the software, which anyone that's had experience with Dragon Medical before, sometimes it takes up to an hour to get the software installed and the profile set up. Well, Dragon Medical One, 15 to 30 minutes, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, the app that downloads to install this is a whopping 44 megabytes. That's not even 2 or 3 good photos. I mean, it's really quick, and it's downloaded and ready to use. So this works on Windows. Any Windows thin client, thick client, like it'll work on Citrix or Remote Desktop or any of the other VMware or any other thin client solutions for Windows. It also works with, of course, regular Windows, and that includes Windows 7, 8, 10. Jeremy, you might know this. I don't know this offhand. Does it support XP right now?
I'm not positive offhand, but I will make sure that we follow up with that, and part of our thank you for everybody for attending, we'll have some information included, and including some of the questions that you asked today.
Great. Okay. Good. So yeah, we definitely want to be very interactive and very frank with you, very Frankfurter with you. Yeah, we're going to be very frank with you, and we're engineers and nerds here. We want you to make a good decision and the decision that's right for you. And some users are going to be, this is the answer to their prayers. And others, they're okay with the boxed edition. They like the idea that they buy it once and own it forever. And of course, with our team, with either the Dragon Medical 1 version or the Dragon Medical Practice 2 boxed edition, you do have lifetime support and training from our team. And of course, both versions work with a variety of input devices. And so we're here to make you happy. Another advantage you might say of Dragon Medical 1 is same day, near instant delivery. It's nearly instant when you think about it, because if we go to, let's say you go to buy this and you click on buy now right now, then within a matter of usually an hour or two, you're going to be set up, and we will do the concierge install for you. Just log on to your screen if you'd wish, or you can do it yourself. Click on the link to download it, and we'll show you all the features that are built into Dragon Medical 1. So that's,
Joe, if I may reiterate,
yeah.
The part where you click on wherever your mouse is blinking, Dragon will work. That includes Internet Explorer and Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Firefox, your Outlook emails, your Gmails. If that cursor is blinking on it and you can actually type in there, Dragon will work there.
Yes, sir. That's right. You can do a lot with your voice. I could say Workman's Compensation Form California, which I just did, and I could transfer that into Google, and it's going to take me to that those forms for Workman's Comp. You know, maybe I'm doing Workman's Comp, and I need to fill in a form here. Now this particular form looks like it's a PDF, and it's not really. This one's designed to print out, but if you had one that was in Word, then you could fill out those sections with your voice just by focusing the cursor there. So it's definitely not limited to, it's not funky or specific to only certain things. It types into anything where you could type in with your mouse and your keyboard. Okay, so Jeremy, I think at this point we're going to, do you have anything to add before we go to the Q&A?
I think you did a great job of covering all the different aspects of the product, and I think you did a great job of explaining that this is a really simplified product to use. It's always going to be, like I said, updated, so you never have to worry about, you know, will words be in there, will latest medications be in there. Every time we've gone through demonstrations and we try to keep track of the words that it may not know, we're constantly having to change and come up with different things because it's so intuitive. And also the value-added benefit of buying through us, you know, we will 100% have you supported. So, you know, really look to us to help support you. That's what we're here for. But great job presenting, Joe.
Thank you. I will add that, please, I know a lot of you attending here are our loyal and valued Start-Stop customers, and we thank you for your business. And if you've been with us, you know how we are. You know we support you. We're responsive. We've got Jerry, our tech support manager, concierge manager. He's on extension 111, and he will connect you and arrange appointments with our techs for any issue or training schedule, or we do anything we can to make sure that you're happy and that you're using the technology and getting the most out of it, and that you don't have to become an IT tech weenie. That's what we do. We do the tech part so that you just get to use it. Also, again, if you are an existing customer and you do have Dragon Medical Practice Edition, Small Practice 10, Medical Practice 10, Dragon Medical Practice 1, Dragon Medical Practice 2, any of the existing Dragon Medicals, we do have a significant discount on a per monthly basis for those who want to add another Dragon profile or provider with Dragon Medical 1 to their portfolio. So if you've got a clinic and you're expanding, you're adding licenses, why not add some Dragon Medical 1s there? And then you've got the ultimate in portability and flexibility now and the future. All that happens is when you log into the special upgrade page we have, you will get a place where you enter the serial number of your existing Dragon to prove that you own it, and then that will give you the additional discount for the first year. All right, so I'm ready to open up for Q&A here, and attendees, you'll see the chat window at the bottom, and I'm going to watch. I'm going to say hello to all. Hello to all. Hello to everyone. Okay, and I just hit send to that. So would you please, you've also got a questions box, and I've got, looks like one asker here, one question. And what we're going to do is we'll start out with people that want to type their questions, and I will answer each one as it comes up. Okay, the first question is, let's see, I spoke to my distributor and they told me that Dragon Medical 1 is not offered in Canada, reason being our infrastructure will not support a cloud-based product to this level. Any comment? Let's see. I'm getting a narrow window. I'm trying to scroll down the line at a time. This contradicts your comment about any bandwidth level will work. Is this true? Okay. The bandwidth required for sending and receiving speech through Dragon Medical 1 is paltry. It's about 44 kilobytes per second. It's, you know, to contrast that to what like typical internet upload download speed is. If I go just as a speed test here, I mean, I've got Bright House internet here, but I'm probably going to have, I mean, even 1 megabyte per second, that would be the first notch on here. You see, it's going to be very, very minimal. So you would definitely have the bandwidth, even on, I believe, even on a DSL connection, something as basic as a slow DSL connection, Dragon Medical would still work. Jeremy, do you have any comments about the Canadian network, sir?
So in terms of the Canadian market and support, the reason is that it's not available in Canada right now is there is actually a law that says that any sort of cloud-based technology that they would use in a healthcare setting must reside inside the country. Currently, Nuance's servers reside in the U.S. Nuance is, looking to scope out to further countries, but I know that is one requirement for the Canadian market that the equipment be in country. So that's not something, like I said, available now, but look to the future. There will be future communications once we adhere to each country's laws.
Good to hear. Okay. All right. I see we have quite a few attendees here. Certainly someone must have a question they want to type out, and just type them in here. I don't care what it is. I'll answer them. Also, I guess I could open up the microphones if attendees want to just say hello to us, and I'll do that right now. So I'm going to do this for a moment. Let's see how it goes.
So it looks like we have a couple more questions that came in too.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah. Okay, let me look at the chat list here for questions. Okay.
So if you want, I can read off the questions, and then
I think you
can figure out who would be best to answer them.
Right. I'm not seeing the questions here.
Okay.
Something going on.
The question came in is, I have Dragon Medical version 11. We have 4 different templates set up through Word that we've been using for many years and want to use them through Dragon. They vary in size from 1 page to 12 pages in size. Is it possible to have these converted to use with Dragon Medical 1? I believe, Paul, this would be a great question for you.
Absolutely. We can import them into the Dragon Medical 1, or we can just update them and create new ones inside of Dragon Medical 1, so that would not be a problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Let's see, from our person who asked that question, it's so much fun for us. All we need to do is, or you could do it too, is just go into your template in Dragon Medical Practice Edition, and we do an export. And then here at the Cloud Management Control Console for your account, we import those templates, and voila, you have the templates available for Dragon Medical One. Okay.
Very good.
Jeremy, I did get my questions list to show up. I expanded the window so I'm able to see these other questions here.
Very good.
Okay. One of the questions here is, existing medical version 2 users, do we have a rebate or trade-in possible? Okay, and again, this goes to the offer for existing customers. There's a loyalty discount for the first year for going to Dragon Medical One, and instead of the normal, for those loyalty users who already have Dragon Medical One licenses, on a license for license basis, if you purchase this and put in the serial number for that particular license, it will reduce the rate for Dragon Medical One for the first year from $123 per month to $79 per month. So per se, there's no, I guess you can't trade one for the other. We don't have a trade out program where you take Dragon Medical One and get DM1 instead, but you can add the functionality of an entire separate license for an entirely different person with a discount with the trade-in, with the serial number entry into the website. Okay. See, another question is, will this webinar be available for review later? The answer to that is yes. We are recording this webinar and we'll make it available to all the invitees, and actually we'll probably make it available to all of our customers who are in this meeting and those who are not, but who signed up for the webinar and could not attend for one reason or another. We will make it available. Okay, and let me see. We can unmute microphones if anyone wants to raise their hand or say something to us. We're happy to listen to your question and provide an answer. One of the, just to make this point, Dragon Medical One is getting better and better and better. And as Jeremy said in the beginning, there are many add-ons coming. Not only that, the product's improving daily, and every one of those, to the speech recognition, to the cloud profiles, to the add-on apps that are coming, that you'll have those available in this version, will be capable of using and running those additional features as they're announced. And so the product never requires an update. Every time you log in, it's the most recent version. Jeremy, maybe would you, just for our listeners, go over one more time some of the add-ons that are coming?
No problem. So one of it is the medical advisor. So that really is going to help with completing a nice, robust, and comprehensive documentation, provide some great insight. EHR-powered apps, so using Dragon more effectively inside of any of the EMR so they can build in some additional functionality. So really just elevate using speech recognition inside your health records. PowerPack, which is, it's hundreds of different templates and commands and clinical calculators, just really making so you have a nice little repository of information available to you, as well as the PowerMic Mobile, which is currently available. And that will essentially turn your cell phone into a microphone with the customizable buttons so you can navigate your templates or just do things more effectively. And we have much more coming. These are just a few that they've teased now, but we will see a lot more over the upcoming months, and all this will be available to add on to your Dragon Medical One license.
All right. All right. And thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, we have another question here. We have a customer who has I had a Dragon Medical and with his microphone, and someone stole it from his office, and he brought another microphone, but none of the PCs are Windows 8 anymore, so the new one is not working with my Windows 10 PC. Can you work it out for us? Yeah. Windows 10 is new, but everything's working great as far as we know with the Dragon Medical 1 version with Windows 10. There is a Dragon Medical Practice Edition 2.3 upgrade patch that's imminent. I think I just talked to Nuance Distribution the other day, and I think it's out or going to be out very shortly, and that addresses some minor Windows 10 incompatibilities. I'm going to ask here, let me see if I can ask our customer if this is, would you mind, just a second. Sir, do you have a microphone on? Okay, I'm not hearing anything. I was going to ask what version of Windows, I'm sorry, what version of Dragon Medical our customer has, and we'll have to determine that offline. But call me. My direct number here is 866-254-0714, and I'm extension 103 here at the company. My name is Joe. So if you call this toll-free number on our webpage and then punch in extension 103 at the announcement, I'll be able to help you with the question about making sure your microphone works with Windows 10. I know a lot of our customers have had involuntary upgrades to Windows 10, and if that's a concern to you, this is my personal recommendation, is go to just type in never 10. And you can download this little app from a trusted guy, Never 10, and it will prevent your computer from upgrading to Windows 10 in the middle of the night. And so I guess I'm waiting for any other questions that we have here. We thank everyone for attending. We can do private demonstrations and through GoToMeeting and address your specific concerns. Provide a full access, demo and side-by-side comparison between what you have now or what you are considering getting, and Dragon Medical 1, which automates your typing and saves you wear and tear and improves your efficiency, and your bottom line lets you see more patients get home at night quicker. All right. I don't see any more questions coming up. Paul's email address. Paul.
Yes, sir.
It is. Go ahead.
Go ahead. It's Paul, P-A-U-L, at startstop.com, and that's for any technical questions you have, or if you just want me to take a look at the system, just let me know.
Great. Okay. And looks like we have another question here from Cody. Is there any way to have Dragon dictate directly into Excel instead of into a dictation box and then transferring?
Transfer to what?
Are you seeing that question, Paul?
No, I'm not seeing the question.
Okay.
Transferred from Excel to a different document?
Well, I think they're concerned about dictation box popping up. If I've got Excel on here, okay, so let me make some columns here. Okay, so let's see. Date of birth. See, I got to focus the cursor. Okay, there. Type it in there. Okay, let's try name of patient. Transfer text. Okay, this is what I think the customer, what Cody is asking is Is there a way to do this without having that dictation box pop up?
It depends on the version of Office they have, Joe. I know some of the older versions you just have to add the Dragon add-in, and then that dictation box won't come up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what the issue is here, indeed, because this computer that you're viewing the demo on is a freshly made computer after my computer crashed and turned into a Windows 10 curmudgeon. So I had to revert it back to Windows 8, or Windows 7 actually. This is Windows 7. So I installed Dragon first, and then I installed Office. So I don't have Office integration here. Otherwise, it would have put it in without the.
I'm sure that's what the issue is.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm certain of that. Okay, so yeah, we can help you with that, and that that should not be an issue with Dragon Medical 1 or with the way it works. The only reason that dictation box pops up normally is on web-based EMRs. So if I open up like a popular freebie, the Practice Fusion one, I've got a Practice Fusion account. I don't know if I can grab into it now, but with that one, when you're typing into a SOAP note or whatever, with either version, Dragon Medical Practice Edition 2 or the new DM1 Cloud version, either one is going to pop up that dictation box. And the reason for that is the web version is not a true dictate at cursor environment. You know, like if I open up anything that's local on my computer, like Excel, Word, PowerPoint, it doesn't matter. There's not going to be any dictation box pop up, except you just saw it there because I didn't install things in the correct order. But, you know, I can open up Notepad and I can say, today is June 16th, 2016, and it's a beautiful day, period. And it'll put it right in there, regardless. I can edit at the cursor with my voice. No dictation box popped up. So the only reason you normally see dictation boxes pop up is if you have a web-based interface that doesn't have the proper code to allow direct entry, and then it uses the dictation box intermediately as an intermediate step. All right. Okay, and I have another question from Laurie. Where is upgrade info if we are already using Dragon Medical Program? Okay, I'll demonstrate that. This is interesting that you can run both versions at once, although I don't recommend it. Here's the Dragon Medical Boxed Edition, or Dragon Medical Practice 2 right here. I'm going to load it up right now. Okay, and Laurie, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go to, just a second. Okay, you'll want to go to Help, Help, and you can check for updates right there. Or you can also click on About Dragon, and it will display the latest version number that you own. Normally, on most installations, that upgrade feature is automatic, but if you're in doubt, you can always look there and see it. All right, a question about Windows 7 from Cody. Yes, this is Windows 7, so it's fully Windows 7 compatible. And I'm assuming, Cody, you have Office 2016. And if that's the case, Paul, maybe you know the status on Office 2016 with regard to, I'm assuming Cody's talking about Dragon.
At this point, Nuance is not recommending it. That there's no, there's no support for it. That unless that's changed within the last few days, the last time I talked to them about it, there was no support for 2016 just yet.
Just yet, yeah, and that's the key. Cody, we believe that the 2.3 patch that's coming in the next few days, we hope, will address that, and that would probably behoove you to go under check for updates there.
Yeah, they're very well aware of it.
Yeah, they are.
Trust me, I've asked them a couple times. They're very well aware of it.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. I've got another question here. I have oh no, we already answered that about Dragon Medical 11 and importing the templates. Okay, we have a question from Laurie. Um, uh, by the way, using Athena Health EMR works very well with Athena. There should be no issues whatsoever. That's on the list of well integrated, well thought out EMRs.
I've not seen any issues at all with Athena Healthcare EMR, Joe.
Yeah, it's if you go to let me go to our Dragon Medical page here. This list isn't necessarily the most. It's not updated every day, but it's virtually integrated with all of them. But there's some that are sort of a special list here. The ones that have taken extra steps to be integrated, and Athena is one of them. Although I don't see it right offhand. There it is.
Right there.
Okay.
Clinical, yeah.
I'm blind. There it is. Yeah. So these are companies that have taken extra steps to integrate with Dragon Medical, and we're always aware and working with EMR companies that are on the cutting edge of integration. And when we say that, Dragon Medical is integrated virtually with all of them, because it's anywhere you can place the cursor, it'll do it, just the same as a keyboard. But when we say special integration, what we're talking about is they've taken certain extra steps to make it the workflow more smooth, run more smoothly. Like Amazing Charts is an example of that, where you just go from field to field to field almost effortlessly, easier than I can say that word. So it works great. Okay. I don't see any further questions here. Does anyone have any further questions before we conclude the webinar? All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this up on the screen here so that you can contact me directly. My name's Joe Winter, and my email is right here, jwinter@startstop.com. We have Paul Capuano, and Paul is at paul@startstop.com. And Paul is one of our senior techs and does a lot of Dragon. And I'm all around engineer, sales guy, so I can tell you most anything, and contact me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. My direct number here, get the direct number here, as stated earlier, is 866-254-0714, extension 103. All right. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. We appreciate that, and we'll look forward to helping you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks to our presenters, too. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.